Hey, I'm Gavin. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to start off by saying Coheed and Cambria didn't write Welcome Home first. They wrote dozens of songs leading up to it, and they evolved after. Michael Mignola didn't draw Hellboy as his first comment. He built his voice over many years of drawing, experimenting, and growing. Ray Bradbury once said, "Quantity leads to quality." Through this, I realized something. I can't become the best game designer by working on one game for years. I need to make more games. Small ones, weird ones, maybe even broken ones. Because mastery doesn't come from waiting. It comes from making. So in this video, this marks the start of a new challenge to design multiple small card games. Not to replace my main card game, not at all, but to refine it. To get better through repetition, reflection, and momentum. I'll share how this ties into The Dip by Seth Godin, a book that emphasizes growth as well as to aim high on your approach in the slow season, in your journey. Because in Seth Godin's The Dip, it highlights the importance of observing your progress on your chosen path. Successful people know when it's worth pursuing through that dip. That period of time of positive feedback starts to fade and the work becomes a grind. And when it's time to walk away. My biggest takeaway from this book was knowing when to leave your endeavor. That means recognizing the difference between temporary setbacks that are worth enduring and dead-end paths that have little chance of meaningful payoff. It's about energy management, deciding where to allocate your time and resources. This is key to push through hard times with a strategy, and have this strategy be aimed for growth and ambition to become the best in your field. Why? Because life doesn't reward mediocrity. And when you can't see yourself being the top in your field, it's time to start looking elsewhere. My dad is an airplane mechanic, and he has a saying that if he hears an airplane and he doesn't look up to see what type of plane it is, it's time to leave being a mechanic. That's kind of my wake-up call. I need to become the best game designer I can be. It's a pretty tall order, but I know I can do it. So I'm setting out to make more card games. Simple. To become the best, you need experience. Very rarely do creators strike gold on their first try. And if they do, it actually kind of works against them. I call it the Mockingbird Effect. Harper Lee's To Kill the Mockingbird was their first book, and it was an instant success. That's awesome. But that lightning strikes achievement brought immense pressure. Friends of her would state that she feared anything else she wrote wouldn't measure up. Early success without foundational trial and error can paralyze you with fear of not topping your last work. And honestly, we see the same thing patterns with viral videos, when dead-end YouTube channels, or an estimated 70% of lottery winners who go bankrupt or face serious financial troubles 3 to 5 years later. Because sustainable success comes from discipline, planning, and long-term thinking. That's why I believe the best forward motion is to create many small games, learning what makes them great and what makes them fail. For my card game, that means taking a slow route, incubated a little bit longer while building a library of small projects to draw lessons from. Now, it doesn't mean I'm going to stop building my card game. It just means I'm going to sprinkle in some small card games. And instead of chasing that perfect game, I'm going to build a body of work that sharpens my skills over time. Now I'll be documenting this process, connecting with gamers, hobbyists, and other creators along the way. To kick things off, I'm going to start off with an 18 card game. It's a small project that has creative limits. And it seems fun to design a pocket-sized tabletop card game. If you want to be the best in your field, you don't wait for a perfect idea. You build, you create, and you learn through repetition. Your roadmap isn't written in stone. You should always adjust when you find a better route. And that's why I'm making these 18 card games. Not to chase perfection, but to sharpen my skills. With every design, they'll become a new lesson. For history and conceptually, this path has led others to their best work. And if you're a game designer, creator, or someone who just likes to see behind the scenes, subscribe. Follow along as I share my works, what flops, and what might actually kind of work. Drop a comment with your favorite game mechanic or an 18-card game you would design. I'd love to hear from you. But until then, I'm Gavin, and this is the Pendant Channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.